Welcome back to Home Video Hangouts. I'm Cody, and we're going to be going over some of the last deals on Amazon before Prime Day starts. And I wanted to also give you a heads up on what I'm going to be doing for Prime Day to make sure I keep you guys updated on the best deals available on physical media, TVs, and everything related to what we talk about on the channel. First of all, for what you can expect going forward on Prime Day on July 16th and 17th, which is going to be Tuesday and Wednesday of this coming week. On Tuesday, I'm going to go over all the best deals I can find on everything ranging from physical media, TVs, sound bars, sound system equipment, anything related to home theaters and physical media. And I'm going to make multiple videos and posts sharing some of those deals with you to share kind of my thoughts on what I'm buying and what I think makes sense and is the best deal you can get on Prime Day, and then also some strategies to save the most money possible. So stay on the lookout on Tuesday for all of that content I'm going to be putting out. But today we're going to talk about the best lead up deals that you want to take advantage of before Tuesday when those new sales start. And so, just to start out, before we go into all the movie titles themselves, wanted to highlight a couple deals on some home theater equipment, starting with this TV, the LG C3 Series 77-inch TV. So I have an LG C1 still, but the C3 is basically an improved version of that has better brightness and a couple extra features. And they have a pretty good sale on the 77-inch size right now, which is the size of TV that I have. It's 34% off for $2296.99, and that's delivered to you. So obviously shipping is part of that cost too. But even on some of the other sizes, like if you're looking for a 65-inch, it's still 9% off of that one. And for the 55%, or sorry, the 55-inch, there's no sale on that one, but that's still not a terrible price for this TV. There is some newer versions of the LG series out right now, the C series, like the C4, and then some good deals on the G series TVs. But these are pretty affordable for everything you're getting in this package. So especially this 77-inch one is one I would consider. If you go up to the 83-inch, which is a giant TV, there's no sale on that one, but I think the 77-inch is the best deal here. In addition to that, I noticed that the Panasonic UB820 4K Blu-ray player is on sale, 16% off. This is the player that I use all the time for my movie collection, and really the player I'd recommend, even though sometimes you have to buy a couple different ones and return a couple of them before you get one that works perfectly because of Panasonic's quality control. Amazon has a pretty good return policy, and this is not a bad deal. So if you're looking for a 4K Blu-ray player, this wouldn't be a bad way to go. But now let's dive into the sales on Amazon for actual physical media. So they, as always, have their deals lined up on this page under the today's deals section. So you can look through that. I'll have all of these deals I mentioned in this video linked in the description down below. So make sure to check that out. But starting out, I wanted to highlight this one. The Legend of Zorro is $20. That's a classic movie, great action 4K. So definitely consider that one. And then moving on, we have Carlito's Way, and I have this one, but this is an actual Arrow 4K release, which they usually do a great job with their releases. So this one has awesome cover here, and they usually include a lot of extras in their limited edition releases. So $32 for Arrow's 4K release of this is pretty good. Then we have Ticket to Paradise. I wanted to highlight this one because it's 1530, 45% off, and this is a pretty recent release. I remember seeing the trailers for this one in the theaters not that long ago, really. It says it came out in 2024. And so this one I haven't actually seen, but I just thought this seemed like a pretty good deal based on how recent that movie was. Then Pet Sematary Bloodline. This is another one that's pretty recent. So this one is only $12. Haven't seen this one yet either, but another one that seems like it's pretty good value for a 4K release that's that recent and for a horror film. Then we also have The Last House on the Left. So this one is another Arrow 4K release, and this one is $24.50. That's over 50% off. Definitely a good discount there. I'm always looking out for great deals on 4Ks from Arrow, as those are some of the best 4K releases in my opinion. Then this one here is another one I picked up when Best Buy had it on clearance. It's the Steelbook for Sympathy for the Devil, and this is $11.49 is all, great deal on a 4K. And while this is definitely a low budget movie, I definitely enjoyed it. I watched this one. I thought it had some good 4K and HDR and not a bad thriller plot for how low budget it is. And so if you're a fan of Nicolas Cage or just thriller movies, I would say it's a bad idea to give this one a chance, especially at that price. Then here, this is probably the best deal I've seen on Amazon right now for a 4K title. Brawl and Cell Block 99 is only $8.99. That's crazy. That's a crazy low price for an action 4K movie. And so I might even consider picking this one up myself. But with shipping included and everything, that is an awesome deal. Then next we have this right here, the Night of the Hunted US Limited Edition 4K. So this one being a limited edition release at $27.99, thought I would highlight that one as that's kind of a specialized release and that's a pretty significant discount. Then we also have this one here. I wanted to highlight this one because it's a horror steelbook of Deadstream for $17.49. And this is a regular Blu-ray, not a 4K, but I thought this movie looked interesting. I don't know much about it, but the steelbook definitely looks cool, and I could see that being something I would consider picking up. So just wanted to highlight that here real quick. Then this is another one I have in my own collection. I picked this one up used, but it's VFW 4K, and it's only $11.99. That's a very big discount. And this one is not a bad plot for a movie, so just wanted to highlight that one too, as that's one of the lower prices I've seen on this one new. Then this one here is one I've been wanting to watch, but I haven't picked up yet. Leviathan, and this one is $24.99, which is 37% off. So definitely one I would consider at that price. Now, with Prime Day coming up, it's possible that some of these could end up even lower in price. But my thought on that is if a movie is a decent deal right now, it doesn't hurt to put in the order. And then if in a day or two there's an even lower price for Prime Day or whatever other deals they have, you can just order it again and then return this one when it comes back or when it comes in the mail, because then you can still get your money back for that higher price you paid. You're still getting the better deal. But then if it turns out there is no better deal for Prime Day, then you might as well just get it now just in case. So that's kind of how I see it with Amazon's return policy and their ease of returns and stuff. Is it doesn't hurt to get it now and then buy it again during Prime Day and return this copy if you need to. All right, now to go over what Groove is doing this week, as you know, I always like to highlight the Groove sales every week. Here we have a collection of family movies that are discounted. So this is going to be a variety of DVDs, Blu-rays, maybe even 4Ks. Looks like mainly DVDs and Blu-rays. So if you're looking for some good kids movies, there's some great collections in here. Like, for example, 4 Shrek movies for $11.99 on DVD. And then in addition, there's a lot of pages of deals here. So I'm not going to go through all of these ones. But they always do multiple sales every week on Groove. So, for example, here are some comedy deals you could see here. So a lot of Blu-rays again and DVDs, not as much in the way of 4K. But if you don't care about having the 4K format, then still some okay deals here for these collections. And then we have still they're doing their Blu-ray warehouse clearance. This hasn't changed much in terms of the titles they're offering. But again, if you're a Blu-ray collector more so than a 4K collector, you'll definitely want to take a close look to this, as there's a lot of pages in here of those deals. And they're doing the same thing with the DVD clearance. So if you're a DVD collector and you want to get some specific titles brand new, this is a place to do that. And then here is a 2 for $14 deal on DVDs. And that is more than I would typically pay for DVDs. But if you're looking for some very specific titles and you want them brand new, you could definitely take a look here. And they have a BBC Studios 4K deal still. These are great for these documentaries that look phenomenal in 4K. These are all ones I would for sure recommend getting on 4K, not a lower format. So that kind of wraps up the deals I wanted to share with you today. I'm really looking forward to Prime Day, and the deals we're likely going to see there on everything from TVs to 4K titles and everything else we talk about on the channel. So stay tuned for when I discuss those deals. But in the meantime, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons down below to stay updated on the latest videos I have releasing. And let me know in the comments if you're buying anything I mentioned in this video and what deals you're looking forward to. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.